Hey, what's up? It's Matt in Japan, and welcome back to my channel. And today I'm bringing you the Transformer Fan Book 2021. I was at my local bookstore recently, just saw this, decided to pick it up. It does come with two figures. It comes with an Optimus Prime and a Bumblebee figure, and we'll take a closer look at those in detail. But first and foremost, let's take a look at the magazine itself and its contents. And yeah, a lot of Japanese. I'm not going to translate everything, but basically, yeah, just the Transformers fan book. And it has a lot of, made for kids, has a lot of sort of games and puzzles and things. But actually has some pretty cool stuff in it too. So let's take a look here. And on the inside cover, you do get a comic. And it is done in that sort of manga style, very cutesy. Sort of similar to the Powerful Long Haul comic I did in my recent video. So I'm not going to translate this. There you see Jazz there. And let's see here, it continues. You see Grimlock, and you see Wheeljack, and they call this the Energon Warp Machine, which is kind of funny. And we do see Elita 1, which is cool. I really like the way she's done there. See Elita 1, you see all the Autobots there, and you see some sort of building there with someone on top. And then at the last page, you see Megatron Starscream, and that's kind of the end of the comic there. And then, just kind of has a quick bio of all the characters there. Not going to spend too much time. Here we have sort of a maze. You have to have Optimus Prime go to, all the Autobots. You have Jazz and Starscream and Megatron on the other side. So, and then this is, let's see what this is. This is Transformers Centenary. Okay, so you have to draw a line from the vehicle mode to the robot mode. So there you see Megatron, Bumblebee, Sunstreaker, Optimus Prime, Hot Rod, Starscream, RC, and Ultra Magnus. So that's very easy, obviously. But if you're not familiar with the Transformers, then maybe it's a little difficult. This is a sort of Where's Waldo type of thing. So you have to find Laserbeak and Ravage. This actually took me a sec to do. I don't know if you guys can find it. Actually, Laserbeak is pretty easy. He's right there. But Ravage took me a minute. I actually had to really look to find Ravage, and I found him. Where is he? He is hidden right behind Grapple right there. Let me see if I can just point him out. He's right there. Yeah, it took me a minute. But anyways, yeah, that's kind of a nice page. You get a whole bunch of Transformers there on one page. Very, very cool. It's kind of a mix of old and new. And then this is sort of an Ultra Magnus. There's the Siege version, and I'm not sure what you do here on this page. Oh, it's a find the difference. You gotta find the difference between the two Ultra Magnuses. On this page, again, it's another sort of maze type thing. You have Elita 1 there. You have some of the Siege figures. You have some of the Studio Series figures. You have some of the Netflix figures. So it's kind of an amalgam of Transformers here. You got Skylinks over there. You got a bunch of different figures, actually. So very cool. And then here, it's just kind of a puzzle. You just kind of have to match the missing pieces. So again, this is made for kids. There you see Ratchet and Bumblebee. And on this page, this is kind of funny, very distorted Sunstreaker there. And again, you just kind of have to match which Autobot goes with what, and Decepticon. And actually, you have a picture of Deep Cover there. That's pretty cool. Springer, we have Bumblebee, Soundwave. And on this page, actually, this is really cool too. They show the upgraded Volcanicus combiner. So actually, this looks really cool. Yeah, so they show the Volcanicus in the, I believe it's the box set that they came out with. And then the individual Dinobots there in both modes. So that's pretty cool. And then on this page, sort of like a baseball game. You have the toys that come with the magazine. You have Prime and B, and I'm not sure. It says hit. 2 base, 3 base, out. I guess if you go Starscream, that's an out. Soundwave's an out. Megatron's an out. Not sure how this game works, but it's kind of funny. There's Bumblebee with Energon cubes. Home run! Energon Get Stadium. Okay. Very Japanese. On this page, you have some more Studio Series. You got Blur and Hot Rod. You got Magnus and Cliff Jumper and Jazz and Grimlock. And not sure what you do on this page either. But yeah, a lot of good product shots. Again, this is kind of silly. You got Wheeljack holding some grapes. Elita 1 there. For some reason, Cup has something in his hand. You got Deep Cover with an orange on his gun. Bumblebee with a watermelon. You got Grimlock and Willy there with a lemon there. And and then Siege Prime there. I'm not really sure what's going on there. It says Happy Energon Quiz at the top, so not really sure what that's about. And this is kind of cool. It kind of shows you how to draw sort of an animated look Bumblebee, so that's kind of cool. And it's got a big picture you can color or maybe cut out and use as a mask, so it's kind of nice. I actually did draw this. I actually did try to follow the instructions, and this is my bee here, so yeah, it's kind of nice. If you want to draw some Bumblebee. And then 13, there's about, let's see, 13, I think 14 pages. Again, it just shows the toy that comes with the magazine and both vehicle and robot mode, again here. And it shows you, I believe, how to transform it. And on the back is all the answers to the quizzes. So you get the answers. Oh, here's the transformation. There's the transformation for Bumblebee and the robot mode, and Prime for his robot mode, and then just some more things for the quizzes, the answer. Just curious about the baseball one. Not really sure what you do. Trying to get points maybe or something. Anyways, and then on the back you do have a studio series. Now this is very interesting. It does show the release dates. So this is July 2021 for the Starscream, and then you have the Dino. Doesn't have, I guess these are all released July, and then August release you have the Bumblebee Studio Series 67 and 68 there, and then it says Transformers. This was about 1,200 yen. It's about $12 more or less. So anyways, that's kind of a brief bio of what is included in the magazine. So let's pause and take a look at the included toy. So it does come in a little box like this, and it just basically says, transform. It says easy to transform. They're basically, like 5-step changers, Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. And that is basically all for the packaging. Some product information on the back, not a whole lot. So yeah, let's get these guys out of the box and see what they're all about. Okay, so here are the tie-in figures for the Transformer Fan Book 2021, and they are a very standard Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. So let's take a look at Prime first. He is just a little guy. You can see he's just molded in some red plastic and blue and black, and very, very simple in his design. And you see even the molded smokestacks in there. A little bit of sculpted detail. You get a little bit of nice silver paint on the grille and the headlights and the bumper, so that's kind of nice. And a little bit of silver paint on the windshield there, but not much else. Pretty simple design there. And then we have Camaro Bumblebee here in his black and yellow deco. And again, you have some nice silver paint for the windshield and some yellow paint on there. Otherwise done just in a black plastic. And not a whole lot going on with this guy. A little bit of molded detail in the back there. But yeah, very simple figures. Let's see how well they roll. Let's see, Bumblebee rolls really well. Let's see, Prime not so much. I think because these don't tab together, or do they? Yeah, there's a small tab, this very small tab right there that wasn't tabbed together. It's really, really small. Not really sure if that's going to help him roll at all, but I guess a little bit. It kind of turns at the end. Does a little spin out there. So anyways, yeah, let's get these guys transformed and let's check out their robot mode. All right, so here have Prime and Bumblebee transformed into their robot modes. Let's take a look at Bumblebee first. And these guys are very simplistic in their transformation. Pretty much unfold and everything. One interesting thing is his leg actually collapses. So that's something I haven't really seen on this size toy before. So basically his leg, it's on a slide there. So it just kind of folds up inside itself. So, and also the leg comes off very easily. So yeah, it's a little bit, for what it is, you can't expect much. But anyways, getting up close on Bumblebee's head sculpt, and you do get a little bit of silver paint on the face, and it's very Bumblebee. And you get some nice detail on the head sculpt there, on the helmet. And going down, I kind of missed the Chevy symbol there. It's done in a little bit of gold paint. And then, yeah, not much else. His arms have a little bit of sculpted detail there. Obviously, his hands are sculpted into the arms. And again, not too much on the leg. So everything is just sort of sculpted in. So, these are all on ball joints, so he can go out. This can go up and down because of transformation. And he can kick up and kick back and kick out. But again, there's nothing, there's not going to be any articulation as far as like knee bends or anything like that. It's a very simple figure. So that is Bumblebee there. See if I can get him to stand up. Tends to be a little bit top heavy. Now taking a look at Prime. There is Prime. You actually got a decent head sculpt for Prime there. You get some nice blue paint on the helmet, some nice silver for the face. And going down, yeah, pretty much just red and black. But you do get some really nice blue paint on the legs. I actually really like the way the legs turned out. Nice kind of blue glossy paint. And actually, it's cool that they sort of put the feet at an angle to sort of look like he's, you know, look like he has his feet kind of posed. So it's very interesting that they did that. Interesting design choice there. But otherwise, yeah, he is very simple. He actually does flip around. So in vehicle mode, you kind of have to, when you're transforming him, you have to turn this piece around so you have the blue legs facing forward. And again, you know, not a whole lot going on as far as the sculpt. His hands kind of doesn't really have hands. He has this kind of little fist sculpted in there. But again, not a whole lot. You got ball jointed, you know, elbows. Actually, this does go around. You know, he does have a full rotation on his shoulders. And that's because of transformation, obviously. And then kind of a upper torso swivel, if you want to call it that. He can kick out, not that much back. Yeah, his legs are very limited as far as articulation. So, but yeah, it's, you know, these tie-in figures, you're not going to get anything more than that. But anyways, yeah, just thought I'd show these off. This came from again, Transformers fan book that I picked up at a local bookstore. And it did come with these two figures packed in. And if I can get Prime to stand up, he's having a little trouble standing up. There we go. Yeah, so just thought I'd do something a little bit different here today. This is from the Transformers fan book 2021 and the tie-in vehicle mode Bumblebee and the vehicle mode Prime. And there they are again on the cover. So yeah, it's kind of cool. I like to walk into my local bookstore and find something Transformer related. You know, I saw this and I just grabbed it, and just thought of something different, something fun. Sort of in the interim here while we're waiting for Wave 4 of Kingdom to come out. Anyways, thanks for watching. This has been Matt in Japan. Have a great day. Please like, comment, and subscribe.